All right. Good morning. Good Thursday morning. Beautiful day today. So as usual, we're going to work with breath and alignment. So head, neck, spine. Adjust it so it feels as straight as possible. And roll the shoulders back and down. Align the spine. And we are also aligning the energy centers. So the energy um, easily works through these energy centers along the spinal column when the spine is at its straightest. So it's kind of like a kink in an electrical wire. Like if there's a kink in there, it can either pause or stop. So energy is energy. All right, close your eyes and go to your breath. And since we were talking about even breathing before the recording, let's go to that first, since we didn't practice that on Tuesday. So keep a mindful awareness on the breath cycle right at the bridge of the nose, or where the nostrils connect above the upper lip. And it's easiest to count, I find. So inhale to a very comfortable number and then exhale to that same number. So it's not a competition to see if you can get to a higher number. It's the awareness of what number feels very comfortable for you. And then over a lot of time, months and months, that number increases, but um, you don't want to ever force it or push. And of course, it's diaphragmatic. So the belly is lifting on the inhale and lowering on the exhale. And right now, it's very easy for us to be chest breathing because of everything that's going on in the world, in the country. So we have to let go of that and relax the shoulders again and open up the chest a bit more and become aware of that breath cycle. And just follow it with the mind's eye and follow the number as well. And follow that breath. You should see just a thin stream. All right, one more breath cycle. All right, now just gently open your eyes. Keep that soft gaze, not really looking at anything. So maybe go cast a gaze outside your monitor or somewhere else, just for a moment. Your eyes gather in so much energy, stress as well, and peacefulness. So we'll gather in the peace and then bring in the hands to the heart center just to recenter. Thumbs touch the chest, extend the elbows out. We're going to press forward and begin opening the upper back. And then inhale straight up. Let's reach out of the hips and run that energy right out the fingertips. And then scoop around behind the back, interlace. And roll the shoulders, open again, look up. Go to even breathing here. And then a half forward fold. Inhale, come up. Extend the arms out at a T and just reach, opening the chest. Arms are engaged. Flip the palms, inhale up, reach again. Even breathing here. So this is where we would have a tendency to hold the breath. And then behind the back again. Open, breathe. Make sure it's diaphragmatic. And then fold forward, same breath cycle. And then inhale up, extend the arms again, prayer flow, inhale, and exhale back to the heart center and into our spinal twist, right elbow to that left knee. And then with the breaths, inhale, center, exhale, switch. And continue, just follow the breath. And as we've done before, let the breath lead the movement. So when you take in your exhale, then move the arms and twist. And then the inhale centers you again. And then all over again. All right, let's try one more on each knee. I think this is one of the nicest exercises. That's why I do it so often. And then back to center and release. We're going to go right into seated cat stretch. This is another one that I really love because it's so easy on the body, yet it works the entire spine. I'm going to work up to about 10. So let's do 2 more. I never count, I just guess. I go according to what my body is feeling and needing. All right. Come back to center and just rest here. And then as you step the feet nice and wide, we're going to do pelvic circles. So really good ones. And then reverse it. All right, couple more. Make it good ones. And then back to center. We're going to go right arm to that right knee, left arm up and over. Nice side stretch. So remember these simple stretches, you can overstretch, you can go too far. So make sure that it's what your body needs and, um, without hurting yourself. So it's just, we've practiced this before. You just kind of release the stretch and then engage it again. So you just release and engage. And that way you gently go into a little bit farther if you need it. All right, one more on this side. And then switch sides. And then start that pull and release or stretch and release. And if you notice, your breath probably matches it exactly what it needs to be. So I inhale when I stretch and I exhale when I release it. All right, couple more. All right. Okay, we're going to go back to the other side. So left arm up and over. Now find that new barrier that you stretch to. Find that strongest or most open stretch and hold it there. And then go to your even breathing. All right. Release it. Go to the other side. Same thing. Find that new spot. Breathe even. I'm doing 3 cycles of breath. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and release from there. Okay, let's work down the body just a little bit. Right ankle over that left knee. We're going to scoop the leg up and draw it up and then release it. So same concept. And then do the same thing side to side. All right, and then right hand to the right toes and straighten it out. So you can use that same concept with this. You can kind of bend the knee and then straighten, bend and straighten. Try that. All right, and then straighten it as much as you can and open it up. And if you want to find a little bit of a new barrier here too, just release it and open, release and open. And you might just get an eighth of an inch. That's okay. You do it 8 times, you might get a whole inch. All right, bring it back in, give it a good hug, forehead to your knee. And let's release to the other side. So left over right, scoop it up and then just bring that leg up and down. And then see if you can find that different barrier or height or just that new way of lifting a little bit more if you're able. And of course it's without pain. All right, do side to side. I think I'm working with about 8. That was about 8. So left to left, straighten it out, and then do the bend and straighten. About 8 times. And then try the opening 8 times. All right. Good hug, forehead to knee. And release from there. Okay. Come off of your chairs. And personally, I have been doing a lot of sitting and reading lately. So back bending is the magic cure for that. So if you would slip your feet in between the legs of your chair, we can do a seated or a kneeling modified camel. And the hands on the seat of the chair. So I'll give you some time to get ready. So you're kind of like that. A nice, safe way to do camel. So if your hands are on the chair, you still press the hips forward and look back. And then release it and try it again. And release it. Let's see if we can do several of these. So 8 seems to be the number today. So I'm on 3. All right, that was my 8th one. So to counterpose that rabbit, top of the head just gently brushes to the floor. Keep your hips up. And then come up. We're gonna go back to modified camel just one more time. So the right hand is gonna be on the chair and the left arm comes up and over, just to your capacity. Try even breathing here. And then come up. Go right to the other side. Go to your breath. And then come up. Take just a quick rabbit. And then come up. And we're going to turn around and face the chair, seated the chair, and stay kneeling, but bring your right foot forward, right to, so your knee is kind of brushing up against the seat. Bring your hands to your heart. And then the left elbow to the right knee. So we're going to deepen that spinal twist. Look up. Open the arms, right arm up, left arm toward the ankle. And then bring your palms together, come to your center, and switch sides. All right, so hands to your heart first, and then right to left. And open it up. Palms together to your heart, and release from here. Tuck your toes. Once you get here, tuck your toes and just come to down dog. Take a step forward, chair pose. Overhead stretch, reach, back bend, and to your heart. All right, and reach from there. All right, we're going to go into our sun cells today. So Thursday we'll do our 3. So find your mountain pose in front of your chair. All right, hands to your heart, thumbs to chest. Start slow and then we increase up to the 3rd. So press forward, up and back, fold, right lunge, Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. Come up to your heart. And then a little bit quicker. Forward, up and back. Fold. Right lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. Come up to the heart. And this is a quick one. Let's go. Forward, up and back. And fold. Right lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. And come up. And to your heart. All right, let's rest, observe, witness, feel the energy pulsating through the body. Notice. Okay. I'm going to use the back of the chair. So we've done these leg exercises a lot because they are so effective. I really do like them. So once you're ready, just kind of find that centered spot. And we're going to bring the right knee as high up as it'll go. And then start to let go the left hand. Always gaze forward, never down. All right, hand to the chair. Extend your right leg back, chest to chair. Engage the leg, point the toes. And then point your toes down and run the energy right out your heel. Bend your knee, open the hip. Point your toes first. And then flex your foot. Notice the difference. Knee to chest. Give it a hug. And counterbalance with that left hand again. All right, let's release this side. Okay, other side. So hug the left. And you can choose to counterbalance with that right, or just keep hanging on. Maybe this side you won't be able to let go. That's okay. All right, release it, straighten the leg out, point first. And then flex, point your toes down. Your left leg is strong. You bend the knee, open it up, point, look up. Flex. All right, knee to chest, hug it. Balance with the right. All right, release from there. Okay, we're gonna walk back, lengthen the spine, press the hips back. Take a step forward again, come into chair pose. And then arms down toward your hips. Relax the shoulders, press your fingers toward the floor. And come up. All right, just take a moment to rest. All right, even breathing, one breath cycle. And then come on down onto the floor. So work with gate pose, and I'll have to have my back to you for this, otherwise it gets confusing. So gate pose, you want to begin on your knees, hands to the floor, and then extend your right leg straight out to the side, point your toes forward. So you end up like this. All right, both hands are now on the left side, just to counterbalance your body. And then the right arm comes up and over the face. So we're in a full stretch, full open. Inhale, come up, hand on the leg, left arm up and over the face. And reach toward the right. You switch back to the first side, hand to the floor, right arm up and over. And then now to the other side. Easy, nice, simple transitions. Easy on the body. And then switch back to the other side again. And then we'll go with the breath. We're going to flow with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, switch or stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, switch sides. And keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, keep going. Let the breath move the body. So mindful on your breath cycle rather than the movement. All right, end up with your left hand on the floor. And your right arm up and over the face. So hold here. Lift your right leg up. Bring your right arm up to the ceiling. Look up. We're going to add a variation to this if you want to try it. So bend your right knee and try to hang on to the foot, ankle, or pant leg. All right, Let's release that side. And you might have to take care of your wrist. Okay, so gate pose on the other side. So back to all fours, extend the left leg, point your toes forward. Both hands are now on the right. And then the left arm comes up and over. So we'll do a couple slow first. All right, switch sides. Right arm up. And the switch. And switch again. And then back to your right hand to the floor and left arm up. Okay, now working with the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Remember, breath leads. All right, end with your right hand on the floor. And lift the left leg. Right arm or left arm straight to the ceiling. Look up if you can. And then try the variation. Hand to ankle or foot. And release from there. All right. Come to seated. That was a lot. All right, if you would come to easy pose. And when we work with easy pose, the knees start to come closer together. The more the hips start opening and the knees release, and then the feet come closer in toward the hips underneath the knees. And that's a lifelong practice, you know, to get that to encourage you to go a little deeper into easy pose. Both sit bones are balanced on the floor. Shoulders are rolled back, one hand on each knee. We're going to give a little pressure on the knees, press the chest forward, send your shoulders back, and look forward. So we're correcting any imbalances in the spinal column. And let's go to our even breathing again. Make sure it's diaphragmatic. Several cycles. All right, relax. Yesterday or the day before, I was just watching a video of Swami Rama teaching students. I think it was back in the 70s, and he was teaching students diaphragmatic breathing. So he had a student come up out of the audience, a young man, and he laid down on the floor. Swami Rama had a stick, and he was putting the stick on this guy's belly. And he goes, "Okay, breathe." And the guy was just like, he goes, "No, no, no, not like that, not like that." Just even and relax, because your first impression is to, and it's like, no, 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 no. So he had to put the stick on his belly and have the young man just very gently, lift the stick up on the inhale and let it lower on the exhale. And then he start pressing his exhale way in. And he said, no, 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 just relax, relax. So it's really cute how our human nature is, to do that, to force it first. And then it's like, no, it's nice and relaxed. So it's always good to have these reminders about these simple things in life to keep our center. All right. Let's come on to our backs. Wide knees. Straighten the legs, wide V. And then together, hang on to your legs, lift the hips. And release your legs. We're going to end class today with moving yoga. So just take a little Shavasana break first. Just a few seconds. Just go into rest pose. Relax the whole body very quickly, head to toes. Do several sweeping breaths. Bring your attention to your crown of the head and exhale down the width of the body, out the legs, out the toes. Watch it curl around, enter the toes, travel up the body through the width of the torso and out the crown again. All right, bend your knees. We're going to keep the knees wide. So we're going to do the that second version of moving yoga. And arms out at a T, palms up or down, doesn't matter. Whatever's comfortable for your shoulders. Drop both knees to the right, look left. And then switch sides. Inhale up, exhale, switch. Inhale up, exhale, switch. And then this is the same thing. Your breath is going to lead this movement. So the attention is on breath cycle. Your legs know what to do. Okay, we're going to do this right up into the end of class. All right, pause with your knees pointing to the right. And then, like a snow angel, sweep your arms up, palms up until they touch. And then switch your knees left, sweep your hands down, palms down by your hips. Turn your head the opposite, your knees. Okay, so switch, arms up, knees right. Switch, knees left, arms down. Now follow the breath. So take your time with this, make it very smooth and enjoyable. We're going to do it for another minute or two, maybe. See how it goes. And just imagine that you're riding a wave. It's very gentle, sun's out. The water is just perfect temperature, and you feel very buoyant and relaxed. And everything's kind of good with the world. But moving this way, you are coordinating the hip joints with the shoulder joints. And I remember the first time that that concept entered my consciousness. I was in a class with my teacher, Swami Jaidev, and he had us do this. And he said, "What do you feel?" And I had one of those ping moments. And I remember shouting out, "My hips are connected to my shoulders." Because I never knew that before. And ever since then, this is what I have been doing on a daily basis. If any of you are familiar with Feldenkrais, this is a Feldenkrais movement that actually was taken from yoga. And Feldenkrais adopted it in their trainings, and it's back being taught in yoga, at least in this tradition it is. This is only part of it too. All right, we're going to release from here, kind of straighten yourselves out, hug your knees, forehead to knees. Come into full Shavasana, full rest pose. And begin your sweeping breath once again. All right, gently roll to your left. Come back to seated. Hands to your heart center. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.